morning, everyone. My name is Lucy. And let me ask you a question first. Have you ever believed the information you saw online, but later realized that it wasn't completely true? Okay. Today I would like to talk about 4 useful tips to develop critical thinking skills. Critical thinking means the ability to think carefully, ask questions, and make thoughtful decisions. In modern society, we receive a huge amount of information every day on the internet, social media, and from other people. And because of this, it becomes more important to think carefully before believing something. Also, developing strong critical thinking skills can help us understand problems more clearly and make wiser decisions. The first tip is to ask questions. Instead of immediately accepting information, we should take a moment to think and ask questions. For example, why it is true, why it is not true, and is there any evidence to support it, and where the information comes from. By asking questions, we become more active thinkers instead of simply accepting everything we saw and hear. The second tip is to look at different perspectives. People often have different opinions, experience, and backgrounds. And they may see one situation as in very different way. So if you just look at one perspective, and you may miss many important information. And by listening to different viewpoints and comparing ideas, we can develop a more balanced and deeper understanding. The third tip is to analyze information. Not all information you saw online and hear from other people is always accurate. Some information might be incorrect, incomplete, and biased. So because of this, it is very important to check sources and comparing different pieces of information. And when you analyze information carefully, you can have a better judgment and avoid misunderstanding. The fourth tip is to stay curious and keep learning. Critical thinking is not just a skill that we learn once and never practice again. It is something that develops over time as we continue learning new things. Also, being curious can help us explore new ideas and understand the world more deeply. So in conclusion, critical thinking is essential today. By asking questions and considering different viewpoints, analyzing information, and staying curious and learning new things, we can make better decisions and think more clearly. Thank you very much.